Hey, this is Robert with a automotive quick tip. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to answer a question that I'm often asked, and that is, Robert, what type of fuel do you pump in your car? Do you pump the 87 octane or 91 octane? If you want to go ahead and shut this video down with the answer, my answer is this. I pump 91 plus all the time because that's what my owner's manual recommends. And I also pump top tier fuel stations. That is gas stations that have detergents and things like that that meet a certain organizational guideline. That's what I do. You can continue watching or check the links below. I'm often asked, Robert, what kind of gas do you pump in your car? Do you pump the standard 87 or do you pump something a little higher? Well, my recommendations is that you pump with the people that manufactured the car recommends. You know, I got this thing in my head that those people, those engineers, those designers, those people that manufactured the car and designed them to run and produce the performance that they need to actually may know what they're talking about, probably a little smarter than me, definitely make more money than me, so I take their advice. So when I'm at the gas pump, I don't do the low 87. My owner's manual doesn't recommend it. I don't do 89, trying to half do it. I go ahead and I pump 91 plus octane. I do it all the time. The only time that I don't do the 91 plus octane is when I pull up to a gas station and for some reason that gas station has gas priced out of this world. Everywhere else is $3.10 a gallon. This place is $3.65. If I'm stuck in that situation, I'm on E, less than 30 miles to empty, I may pump a little 89 or 87 just to get me to the next station. Another time that it may be okay not to pump the premium of the premium gas is when you're traveling on the highway. If you're going to drive a whole tank of gas out in excess of 350, 400 miles, it may be okay. I'm not saying that I do this, but it may be okay to pump 87 or 89, ease on the highway, cruise down the highway and burn out that gas, and then pump the 91 plus when you're back on the road, you know, driving normally around town. I recommend you check your owner's manual. Whether you got a Cadillac, a Nissan, a Mazda, a Ford, a Volvo, a Range Rover, your owner's manual will recommend what kind of fuel they designed that engine to get its peak performance on. When I say peak performance, I don't mean racing performance. I mean the vehicle is able to perform as intended. Get the gas mileage that they recommend. Be able to accelerate, get on the highway, get around cars without pinging or knocking, things like that. Now, in the past, I have run tests on my Volvos. My Volvo 960, my Volvo 740, my Volvo 850. And this is how I ran the test. What I consider, purged my vehicle of the gas that was in the car. I was running super unleaded, so I ran 3 tanks of 87 octane. I reset my fuel computer that tells me how many miles to gallon I would get. I drove 300 miles just around town, and also on the highway I seen what kind of gas mileage I was getting. I documented it. Then I pumped 3 tanks of 91 plus octane. I reset my trip computer, recalculated my miles per gallon I was getting. Now, the manufacturer recommended that I run 91 plus octane. And what I learned in my Volvo 960 is that I got 15% better gas mileage. The cost of running premium gas was only 10% higher. So I was actually saving money running premium gas. Now, on my Volvo 850, I think I was only getting about 8 to 10% better gas mileage, which did offset the cost of premium gas, but I wasn't saving any money. However, if you're running the car on the type of fuel recommended by the manufacturer, you're doing the car better justice. You're taking less of a risk of damaging something with a lower octane gas, knocking, pinging, things like that. A lot of people think that the non-turbo cars don't require premium gas. However, those vehicles have a higher compression ratio. They're trying to squeeze more power out of the engine without an addition like a turbo. They actually need premium gas more than the turbo cars do. So, my recommendation, look at your owner's manual. If your owner's manual recommends 87, run 87 plus. If your owner's manual recommends 91 octane, use 91 plus. It's got to be better for the vehicle. Now, in addition to what octane I run, I also only try to pump gas on the top tier list. I'll have a link in the comments. You can check that out. Top tier fuel systems, which is provided at the gas station, they're supposed to meet certain standards with additives and cleaners and things like that. Your car should never have a clogged fuel injector, but if you're pumping cheap gas in it or gas that doesn't have good detergents and things like that, you may have fuel injector problems. That's my take. 91 octane and top tier fuel. It's your car, do what you want to do. That's what I do with mine. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.